Welcome back to the We Are City channel for FC 25 career mode. Into the month of December now, and let's see what's in store for today's episode. Starting things off with a game in Salzburg at home in the Champions League, which we'll simulate. We're going to play Brighton away from home, we're going to play Spurs at home, we're going to play Newcastle away at St James's Park, simulate the game against Bournemouth away from home, and finish the episode with a game against Liverpool once again, like the last episode, at home to face them, one of our title contenders. That leaves us for the month of December with lots of games to get through and perhaps one more sign to make. We've got a big squad, a squad full of players, but maybe someone wants to leave. We make our final sign in the series. We don't tend to do business in January, but you just never know. We'll start things off the game in Salzburg. City do drop point for the Champions League, just a 1-1 draw. A goal from Camavinga wasn't enough, with Josh Sargent scoring the 64th minute to get just a point for them and a point for us. Well, massive away game now for Manchester City as Liverpool have really dropped off down into 4th position. It Spurs up into 3rd on 34 points, point behind us, the league leaders. Manchester City on 35. We go away to the Amex to face Brighton, who are level on points and behind purely on goal difference. This is going to be a very interesting one. This is Simon with against Brighton today in a big must-win clash. Ederson comes in and out-drops Camavinga, out-drops Wharton for Kamara. Max Alane gets a big start out of Kusanov in the centre-back role. Bob's going to start off the right-hand side with Xavi Simons, Marmoush and Cambiasso on that floor, supporting the captain Elan Callan. We've got Oscarson, Luis Frimpong, Mukasa, Kusanov, Nico Foden and Camavinga on the City bench. So first versus second, separated purely by goal difference. Fabian Hürzeler's side have been absolutely amazing. Brighton have changed their transfer policy in this series. They've gone from signing sort of unknown younger players to bring in some experienced players, likes, of course, of Ruben Neves from the Saudi League, who's come in and captained the side and led this side. They've got Harry Kane up top. They've got Harvey Elliott in there as well. They've spent big money and they've got big-name players. And this Brighton side are pushing, perhaps, for a title this season. Certainly, anyway, a Champions League top 4 finish. So this is Fabian Hürzeler's title-challenging Brighton side. Starting in goal is former Chelsea man Petrovic. It's Lima, Vivian, Hernandez and Kadioglu, the back four. Palhinha partners Ruben Neves, in the midfield two, who captains the side. Adingra, Elliott and Mitoma supporting Harry Kane up top. Ederson back wide to Haaland and flicks onto Cambiasso. Marmoush should have kept the run going. Cambiasso finding Marmoush. Into Haaland here, great touches. Erling Haaland here and a big save by Petrovic. Haaland probably should score there. Bob against Kadioglu. Xavi. Bob. Against Kadioglu. Keeps it away from Kadioglu. Brilliant by Oscar Bob. Back to Xavi Simons. Ederson on the edge of the box to the Brazilian. Ederson hits one here. And he blazes it over the bar here. And Brighton, a draw today might just give Spurs the chance to go higher up the league table. That's a great challenge by Xavi Simons, who puts it across the near post to Erling Haaland. But he's not enough on the cross. Palhinha. Kane. Spins. Twists. Alane dives in, Adingra. Alane's left his man here. Elliott with a chance here. Brighton have the lead. They draw first blood in this top of the table clash. And it's Harvey Elliott with a goal. 3 goes after Alane dived in for a challenge. Should he beat Milinkovic-Savic from here? Probably not. Would Diogo Costa save that? Probably yes. Ederson chases. Neves. Adingra. Alane fouls him. Referee plays on, cross comes into Kane on the chest of Kane. The body's being thrown in there, and Harvey Elliott, with the outside of the boot, puts in the back of the net. 2-0 Brighton in a top of the table clash. Brighton going top of the Premier League table. Brilliant from Kane. That's absolutely unbelievable, Kane. And then the finish by Harvey Elliott's fantastic as well. The Xavi Simons off for Phil Foden. Under a new manager, new ideas I suppose, but we're a lot better than we're performing at the moment. Cambiasso, he's away from Lima. That's brilliant. Cambiasso wants some support from Marmoush. Cambiasso, still going here. Cambiasso to Oscar Bob! Got to score that, Bob. White to Frimpong. Cross in. Oscarson attacks it. That's brilliant. 2-1. Good goal by Oscarson off the bench. Come on. Do not be celebrating with 2-1 down a title race game. Oscarson, brilliant goal. What credit to you, Oscarson. You're in there. You got your head in the end of that one. Nice ball in, but it's 2-1. There's still a goal to score here to get at least a point. It's going to be a win for Brighton. Oh, Mukasa, good tackle. Mukasa again. The full-time whistle goes. A defeat at Brighton means they got top of the table, and they are now surely favourites for the Premier League title. And that feels very strange to say. The Haaland injury is also worrying one. What is that going to be for him? Well, Erling Haaland injury we are going to be worried about, because Savino's returned from his injury, which is good to see him back. But Erling Haaland has broken his toe and he's out for 3 months. So no main strike for 3 months. I think that means Marmoush up top, doesn't it, for me? And that defeat against Brighton actually pushed us down to 3rd place. Spurs behind us on 34. They didn't win their game, so that is why they're there. Liverpool above us on 36, but their top of the league is Brighton 30 after 16 games. They are doing really well. Well, injury problems mean changes in the City side. We've got no Erling Haaland. He's been out for 3 months, so Marmoush starts up top. Foden's going to be in behind him, the captain, alongside Oscar Bob. Frimpong and Cambias in the wide areas. Camavinga in the water in midfield too, with Kusanov, Araujo and Vardy on the back line. Milinkovic-Savic, of course, in goal. Mikasa on that bench today. City play Spurs. Well, 3rd versus 4th, Tottenham Hotspur. Welcome to the Etihad Stadium. Ange Postecoglou still in charge of this Spurs side and looking to try and not get a top 4 finish, but also, not just that, try and fight for a Premier League title. They're 2 points behind us. A win here today, you would say Spurs are in the title race alongside Brighton, Liverpool and ourselves, and maybe people will start to doubt this Manchester City side and doubt Pep Guardiola's replacement in Julian Nagelsmann. So this is the Spurs side then for Ange and his team looking to be in a title race. In goal starts former City man James Trafford. His captain Johnson, Canate, Tio and Di Marco the back 4. Bissouma, Maddison and Cristante the midfield 3. And then another former City man, Grealish, Gyökeres and Kulusevski the front 3. Frimpong with a pass forward. I think Frimpong's been way out of form recently. Gyökeres! A good save by Savic behind for a corner. Edge of the box they go. Ball rolled through. Grealish and towards Gyökeres should score. How he's allowed to get played in there, I don't know. Ball onto Camavinga. Camavinga back out to Frimpong. So no one in the box. There is someone arriving on the far post here. Cambiasso! Oh, what a cheap header. Terrible header. Giving away to Frimpong. To go again. Bob. Foden. Frimpong. Oscar Bob again. Trafford punches it. Marmoush back out to Frimpong, who's putting some ridiculous crosses in. He's trying to defend in numbers. Maddison again. Back out. Cambiasso. Watching that one. A great spin on the defender. Araujo there. In goes Kusanov. It's across to Gyökeres. It's brilliant by Kulusevski. 1-0 Spurs. We're defensively not strong enough, I feel. I mean, Kusanov should do better there. Frimpong, Wharton. Up to Camavinga. Cambiasso. Across to Marmoush. Offside. And that is half time. 1-0 down to Spurs. Cambiasso misses out an assist. Marmoush misses out on a goal. Marmoush chasing. Cambiasso, what a challenge. Bob into Marmoush, but Johnston is there again. And City fail again. Grealish. Gyökeres. Pass Kusanov. Gyökeres! Wide the post by the Swede. Do we need to bring on Ederson for a bit more energy in that midfield? Mikasa. Oh, Oscar Bob. That's brilliant from Bob. Fantastic from Bob. And on to Marmoush. What a pass. He's onside here, Marmoush. Surely. Marmoush! Oh, what a miss. There's Adam Wharton chasing, fighting, trying to get there, pressing. Gyökeres. Kusanov. It's poor. Kusanov has been really poor today. And he might even get sent off here for that challenge there. He's very late. Gyökeres turns him. It's a yellow card for Kusanov. He's maybe lucky. Cambiasso off. Xavi Simons on. Maddison goes for goal here. Milinkovic-Savic has to push it over the bar. Oscar Bob's covered some ground today. And he's probably could have been one of our players of the season. I don't think he's been amazing. Guardiola, brilliant challenge. Gives it straight back to them. Gyökeres shoots. What a strike. 2-0 Spurs, that's game. And Nagelsmann City are crushed by Victor Gyökeres. What a strike by the Swede. That's a rocket. Oh, ball through to Oskarsson. Onside. Ori Oskarsson! What a ball by Mikasa. Oskarsson misses. A 2-0 defeat to Spurs. And I think that is out the title race. Wow. That result against Spurs actually has been fantastic for them, because Brighton and Liverpool dropped points and Spurs launched themselves top of the Premier League table. 2 points clear of Brighton and 4 points clear of 3rd place Liverpool. They're 5 points clear of us in 4th place, who slumped down there. Only a point ahead of Arsenal, Villa and Chelsea. And go away now to St James's Park against 8th place Newcastle. Well, Julian Nagelsmann is a little bit, I think, disappointed inside, and we keep swapping things up today. Marmoush starts up top with Bob and Simons in support. It's Reed on the right, he's going to come back in, and Lewis on the left. Edison and Wharton in midfield too. I mean, should Nico O'Reilly be back in the side again after that amazing performance earlier in the season? He's been dropped out since then. Araujo, Kusanov and Vidal on the back three, Savic in goal. I'm going to put O'Reilly on the bench, I think, today for actually Max Lane. The City versus Newcastle. Newcastle in 8th place. City dropped down to 4th. Another defeat today would be 3 in a row. And 3 defeats in a row might just put the City side in a really bad position. Oscar Bob has actually been given the captain's armband automatically today. A youth prospect, someone who's came through the youth system, and now a first-team player. One of our players this season. But this is at the moment feeling like not a successful season for City. Things need to turn around and turn around quickly. So this is the Newcastle United side, starting in goal with Nick Pope. A back four of Ollie Prince, captain Sven Botman, Hanko and Ait Nuri. It's Jones, Tonali and Pablo Gavi the midfield three with Gordon, Politano and Alexander Isak the front three. City are in trouble, and if City are creating trouble for himself again here. Gordon onto Isak. Isak with a chance and saved by Milinkovic Savic. Gavi drives it forward here to Isak. Oh, past Kusanov. Isak! Kusanov has been a bit of a train wreck at the moment. And he's done it again here. He's been really poor, Kusanov, for recent games, and it's so easy to skip past him. And past him skips Alexander Isak. Just dangles a leg out, it's not enough. Isak scores. I mean, we've got Liverpool, the final game of the episode. Xavi Simons. Wharton. Reed. It's crap. It's terrible. Terrible by Reed. Gavi. Edison can't win it. And again, one ball in behind as they cut us open. Gordon behind Isak against Kusanov. Kusanov makes a mess of it. And Isak makes it too. Kusanov does it again. And Newcastle punishes for 2-0. Wharton. Xavi. Great play by Xavi. Oh, and then he can't find Bob. And that is the big problem. We're missing that creativity, that final pass. Bob made the run. Really nice, Nuri. Fantastic defender. Fantastic fullback deals it. Kusanov again. You can't head it there. Going into Isak. Kusanov's done again. And Isak looking for the hat-trick. And Araujo dives. And Isak hits it in a save by Savic. But Abdelkadir Kusanov's got to come off here. We've got no pace, no crossing abilities in the wide areas. Now read this one against Isak, will he? No, he's fouled him. The dangerous position, last man. The red card for Thomas Araujo. It goes from bad to worse for Manchester City. Rico Lewis, good play. Marmoush. Xavi. Back to Marmoush here. Marmoush is in. Omar Marmoush. 2-1. Down to 10 men. And we score. Marmoush scores to make it 2-1. Nice ball by Xavi. Cuts him open there. Marmoush makes it 2-1. Is there a glimmer of hope with the City on 10 men score here? Score another and get a point. Score 2 and get all 3 points. Holds up well. Back into O'Reilly. Edge of the box to Mukasa. Mukasa! Why the post by Divine Mukasa. Here's Isak again. Nico can't stop him. City in trouble. Isak makes it 3-1 game. 3 defeats in a row for Julian Nagelsmann's side. And it feels a little bit like Pep Guardiola's season with City, where things just started to go wrong. Nico comes on, he's very slow, tries to take him out. Isak. Guardiola cross, Isak. Guardiola down the box. Penalty Newcastle. Manchester City are in free fall. 4-1. No Haaland, no Costa. The spine has been ripped out of this team. Newcastle 4, Manchester City 1. 3 defeats in a row. And could things get worse against Liverpool? A hat-trick for Isak. 4 goals on the day. City crushed. Well, things aren't going well for us, but in the simulations, luckily things are. 1-0 win over AFC Bournemouth, a clean sheet, a goal from Marmoush at home. But we don't feel like the free-flowing side that we have been. And no Haaland, no Costa, I think, is really giving us a big issue at the moment. Well, the final game in today's episode is going to be against Liverpool. It's been a disastrous episode, but actually we still find ourselves only 2 points off the top of the Premier League table. I don't know what's been going on with the Premier League, but the sides at the top have been having some really poor performances. Villa, Brighton, I mean, we're still above Brighton. Brighton have lost to Brentford in that time. Liverpool have lost to Chelsea. Spurs have beat Bournemouth, but then they must have lost the game somewhere. They lost to Leicester. So luckily everyone around has been losing as well. And somehow this disastrous problem that we've been going through at the moment, this disastrous episode, hasn't affected us that badly. Final game of the episode at home against Liverpool. 3 points needed. 3 points that might even put us somehow top of the table after 3 defeats in a row. And things today are tactically changing because we're going to a 4-2-3-1 with the wingers playing very, very narrow. Hopefully that is what beats Liverpool today after formations and tactics not quite work at the moment. 2 attacking fullbacks, lots of midfielders, lots of support in those central areas. That might be the tactic that changes the City side. So City versus Liverpool, here we go. Second versus third. A win for either side could possibly put them top of the Premier League table depending on the result of Tottenham Hotspur and Ange Postecoglou's side. This is a big one. After the episode we've had, hopefully this is us getting back to winning ways. We beat Liverpool at Anfield. We're looking to put in a good performance to beat them again today. This is the Liverpool side. No Jan Oblak today, in fact. It is Marashvili who goes in. George Marashvili who starts in there. Moreno captains the side again. Beck comes in at left back. Pereira Morse in midfield too. And it's the same front line, but Vitor Roque starts up top, not Liam Delap. Coming the other way now. Roque past Cambiasso. And Vardio. And again, and Araujo. It's Malero. Malero, good save by Savic. Still comes back out to Liverpool for another chance here. It was a high quality game at Anfield. We're expecting another one here today. It has been so far. Beck. Roque. Good feet. Little backheel chance for Liverpool. And they score again. And City's defence are opened up again so easily. Alberto Morel with a goal. I don't need to see him to know how poor we've been defensively there. Roque's in behind and City are cut open. Vitor Roque. Chased by Vardio. He can't stop him. 2-0 Liverpool. We are diabolical. We're crap. Marmouche. Feet by him. Foden. Frimpong. Across the boxes. Xavi Simons. Kasuna nearly puts it in his own net. And engage the opposition a little bit. Frimpong. Back into Foden. Xavi Simons. And again, Xavi Simons gives it away in a good position. This is what a disaster class from Xavi, and he's coming off at half-time. 2-0 down. Can't play a forward pass at the moment. Slight. Oh, it's just deflected through to Trent here. And Vitor Roque makes it 3. Just getting... Every game we get torn apart. 3-0 down. We're not coming back from this. But every game we get absolutely torn apart. Frimpong. It's against Kasunu. It's past him. Foden! Oh! That's great play. Mukasa. Marmouche. Surely Marmouche scores. What can I do if you can't score that chance, Omar Marmouche? What am I doing here? If you can't score that, what is the point of me being here? Costa saves everything, nearly everything. And we defend like this. Guardiola's getting sent off here. I'm so frustrated. I'm trying to get a red card, really. Guardiola's off now. Off the line by Araujo. Mukasa can't win the header into Savic's hands. We're not coming back. And Brighton, Liverpool, Newcastle, the sides in and around us, Spurs, have all torn us apart. Don't get beat by that. Oh, good save by Savic and away. Full-time whistle goes. We end the episode with a 3-0 defeat to Liverpool. I am sorry. Things have got to change. Please like the video if you're not already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. City absolutely crushed in this episode. And this is what it's like when Pep Guardiola isn't in charge anymore. Things are very difficult. We'll see you guys next time.